Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and today I am filming. This is just a bit squint here. Okay, I'm filming card 3 from class in the post. Now, can I just tell you that card 2 I've actually filmed as my project for Stamp Around UK video hop for the 1st of August. So I'll add that into the title. I think that it's also card 3 for this class. So that is card 2, sorry, but this is card 3. So let me stop me waffling, because you know what I'm like when I start. So okay, in your pack for each card, you get a cello bag, whatever you want to call it, and you get enough bits and bobs to make 2 of each card. So there, in this bag, I've got what you will get. Roughly, you won't get exactly the same colours. I used up a lot of scraps on this, I have to say, just to get them used, and it's a good project for that, cutting out all these rainbows bits and pieces to make up. So I will make up one here with you, and then I'll bag up what's left, and I'm sure one of my cup and cards ladies will enjoy doing this. Right, so you have a piece of paper. What I've done here, let me get the die set out and I'll show you what I've done. Okay, so I used this die to get this background rainbow shape. So I cut that out with the die. Easy peasy. Then I took the die, popped it on my card, and I drew round it with a soft pencil round the outside, because as you'll see, that gives you a border around the line that cuts the paper. So that gives me then this white border, which just makes the image pop a little bit. I think you'll agree. So I'll pop that safely away because all the cutting is done. And then I used all these different bits to cut the arcs to make the rainbow. So let's do it. I just take my snips. We'll just cut one off because I'll just pop the bits back in that I don't use into that cello bag. And as I say, one of my cup and cards ladies will probably enjoy making that up. I'm just cutting on that line. I'm not too worried about, I want you to rub it out because I'm actually probably going to use it round the other way anyway. But just cut on your line. As best you can. Do you know what's wrong here? I'm missing a light. I plugged it in but forgot to switch it on. Excuse me while I concentrate. There we go. I at first wasn't going to buy this bundle. I just didn't, I don't know, I liked it. It's got a very retro vibe to me, but I just wasn't sure that I would use it. And then I saw a couple of people using it and I thought, oh yeah, I think we do want that. So I've got that. I'll just take this one. And you'll see if you turn that over, this paper over, you'll see obviously that's now facing the same way as the die cut. So your feet match. So you've got that wee dimple there and there. So that works. So we'll just glue that together while we've got that. that's that bit. I'm just going through the bits as I come across them. So you have, let me see. Oh, I forgot to cut my piece of, so you have the envelopes. You have a white card base, a poppy red layer. That'll go in there. I'll need to cut a piece of designer series paper. Give me a moment. I don't want green, I want one with a dark blue. Have I got that one with the jumpy rainbows? Or yeah, that one. Oh, I think call it jumpy rainbows, but I rather like that. So trimmer. And that is a third layer because I've got the poppy red and the card base. So I'm going to take this one, goes then to 9.7, I believe, and 14. Let's just double check with our, I'm pretty sure that's the layers I used. Yeah, instructions are on the PDF document anyway with the measurements. What did I sent something. Oh, it's just a glue lid. We're all right. And I've knocked over a bottle of nail varnish, but it's closed, so we're all right. Right, I do digress. So let's just pop this on. It was a bit blobby that, so just spread it out a bit. I like the contrast of the Secret Sea against the poppy red. I just think it's a fun combination. And also when I was designing the class, and I always do, I look to see what card I've got loads of and I'm needing to use. So then I can start prepping things pretty quick if I don't have to order everything. Right, and then put this onto the card base. As you see, it's a landscape card here, like that. And then you have this long piece of card in your box. I basically just want to fold that in half. And I guess some of you want to know what the measurements were, don't you? Again, it's in the class PDF. You could buy that if you wish, but it's 7.5 by 20 and scored in half at 10. Where did I put the bone folder? Here it is. And then I have this at 7 centimetres by 9.5 to fit inside here. We'll put it that way. So we can write a secret message. I did think actually, when I was doing this woodwork with a Halloween set, and you could make the secret message inside, boo! No, just amusing myself now. And then I want to pop this on here, onto the wee card. I mean, you could do some tone-on-tone stamping on there if you wanted to. Or you can just put it on here as in the original design. It's just measured to fit, made to measure. And then I think I'll just glue that. So this just is glued onto the top of the card. and then we'll add the rainbow pieces. Now, if you're doing the die cutting yourself, I would suggest that you use our adhesive sheet, and if you did the class, you will have some adhesive sheets left over that you could, if you've got the die set, you could cut out with that, and then that way you will just have stickers. I'm going to have to try and put some glue on here, but just let me knock the bits out here. I wonder if I've got a silicone sheet handy. What are the chances of that? There you go. And a cocktail stick. Or toothpick if that's what you have, something like that. I'm going to pop this over here. Put a blob of glue on there. And oh, I've got a wee itchy back. I'm just going to pop some, just use the cocktail stick. Add. You don't need a lot, just enough that will hold it down. Obviously need some at both ends and at the top. I think I've put out far too much glue, but never mind. And because I used wet glue, I do have a moment or two to get that. In fact, I might just pull it. Oops. Tweezers would be your friend as well to get that lined up. And then what's next? I think it's quite a good idea then to go and put the bottom one on. I think you've got 5 layers to this. Oh, so I should have put this back in the middle. I'll keep moving things so I can see. But I forget you need to see too. So there is that one. Everyone got different colours and different, different papers, etc. Right, so then the next one would be that one. And these. Yeah. So it's just 4 layers on this one. I might be missing. Oh, I am missing. Here they are. I was thinking I was missing a layer. So I think I'll take this one. I knew there was something, just didn't feel quite right. Right, let's stick down this one. As I say, we've just got random colours, to be honest. I'm not really very good at this, but you might be able to be a bit more accurate. I just don't want my whole card to be, covered in glue that's leaking out all over. So I hope you find these fun cards. These could actually be good birthday cards for a child. And again, you could use some of the elements from card 2, like the dove or the clouds, and add them on here too. There are lots of options. There's lots of ideas to help you get using the bundle. And I just need to put some, we've using these, the foliage as well. And you can mix and match between the plain rainbow arcs and these ones that are a bit fancier. And I do think if you did use the adhesive sheet, this would be an easier job for you. But sometimes the backing comes off, so to pack them for going in the post, die cut, just wouldn't be great. It would just be, they'd all stick to each other and it just wouldn't be good. So you just have to use glue for these. Tweezers would help too here, but mine keep disappearing. I know I can hear my mum saying if you would put them away when you're finished, you would be able to find your toys. Anyway, so these bits are all for the other card. We'll pop them over there. And that's another version of, you know, it's just with changing up the colours. It's incredible how you change the look a bit, even though the paper's much the same, the colours on the rainbow look different. So you can play about, and as I say, you can make this a happy birthday. I think it would be fun for a child. And I do have a granddaughter with a birthday coming up, so I may use this idea, or might even use this card. Add different things. I could add her age, her name. Yeah, we've got in here, and then we've got greetings that we could put in here, but we could stamp in here too. So yeah, I'm leaving that part of it up to you. You could add any embellishments you want. But anyway, that is card 3, and as I say, in the class in the post, you get enough materials, including die cuts or punch shapes, to make 2 of each design in the class. So thank you so much for your patience, and as I say, card 2, go to the Stampin' Around UK video hop for the 1st of August 2025 to see card 2. Thank you. See you in the next one.